Welcome to the War India News Hour. Investors looking for startups to continue to improve their products. Startups in India are now the new trend setters and talk of the town in the global investor market. These startups are led by young Indians who have been inspired to take up various innovations and challenges to address the concern of the Indian as well as the global consumers' demand and need with reasonable prices. In the year 2021, we have seen 11 Indian companies have achieved the status of unicorn, and they are Digit, Innovator, Infra.Market, 5-Star, Mesho, Grade, PharmEasy, Grow, ShareChart, GupSup, and ChargeBee. These companies were able to achieve the status because of their disruptive ideas in helping the industry and verticals to grow. Scalability will always be one of the most important factors for those looking to invest in a successful startup. API integration platforms allows you to create new APIs with a click of a button, saving you time and money while allowing you to get the most out of your existing technological investment. Currently, India is home to 48 unicorns startups with valuation of our US $1 billion. To facilitate the growth of startups, the Indian government had announced the Startup India, Stand Up India initiatives. As on December 23, 2020, the Indian government has recognized a total of 41,061 startups and 4.7 lakh jobs have been reported by more than 39,000 startups. And this number is likely to increase in coming years with technology to play a big role. Let's look into today's headline in War India. The growth in energy sector will come from India. Dharmendra Pradhan, Union Petroleum and Natural Gas Minister, lays out country's renewables roadmap hours ahead of PM Modi's Earth Day, a virtual global summit on climate change address on the post-COVID-19 rush from renewables is on the verge of transforming India's clean and renewable energy sector. India is poised to become the fourth largest renewable energy market worldwide by 2030, accounting for 9% of all global renewable energy use. The potential is clear, and the government's move towards enacting key FDI reforms is attracting global funds and interest in equal measure. Crypto ransomware is hitting hundreds of QNAP NAS devices. A new ransomware strain by the name Cloaker is on its race to infect hundreds of QNAP network-attached storage, that is NAS, devices every day, taking over hard drives, moving users' files inside password-protected 7-zip archives, and asking for a $550 ransom payment. The number of infections has skyrocketed into hundreds per day, according to the statistics provided by Michael Gillespie, the creator of ransomware identification service ID Ransomware. Reliance Industries is eyeing rupees 442 crore by selling Hathway Cable and Datacom stake. Reliance Industries RIL promoted Hathway Cable and Datacom will launch an offer for sale from 26th April. The second time in a month it will be doing so. The last offer for sale of rupees 853 crore was partially subscribed. The share sale by these firms is aimed at achieving minimum public holding in Hathway in accordance with the norms set by the Securities and Exchange Board of India, that is SEBI. InMobi unveils unified identify solution for the app publishers. InMobi has launched Unified, an industry-first offering designed to simplify and streamline identity solution for mobile app subscribers and developers. Unified, one-of-a-kind mobile ID solution, enables quick integration with leading identity providers. It is designed to help app publishers make their advertising inventory more addressable and thus more valuable to advertisers. Turkey blocks bank accounts of Webitcoin. The news comes after the crypto exchange Webitcoin announced that it stopped all of its activities citing financial strains. Turkish authorities have blocked all onshore bank accounts of cryptocurrency exchange platform in the country. The agency reported police detained 62 people in connection with criminal complaint filed against Crypto Exchange. The founder of Thodex has flown to Albania, taking $2 billion of investors' fund with him. According to the state-run Anadolu agency, Turkish authorities have now issued an international warrant seeking Oj's arrest. That is it for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to War India News Magazine. You can download the War India app from Google Play Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you very much.